What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is, baby. It's easy work boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. I gotta talk, y'all. Gotta talk about some boxing. I'm a little bit on fire. It's bringing me back since my boy Keith Thurman back. You know, I want to talk more about the sport of boxing, y'all. I apologize. This video might not be that long. Y'all see I'm looking rough. My barb on the way. So I'm gonna try to do, as much as I can in the little time frame that I got, okay? Now you see the title of the video, and I know some people like, man, why you talking about Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford? Keith Thurman just came back. He got one fight. Okay, I know that. I know he got one fight coming back, but the boy is back. He came back in spectacular fashion. I know you're gonna say against Brock Jarvis. Yeah, against Brock Jarvis. All right. If he wouldn't have got the knockout, y'all would have said he was washed. Okay, going against a fighter like Brock Jarvis, y'all would have said he was washed, but he got the knockout. Keith Thurman is back. Okay, after he get his fight with Tim Tszyu, I think he had a contract deal with them people over there in Australia, so he got to do one more fight, or he would like to do one more fight, and that may be Tim Tszyu. After the Tim Tszyu fight, he got the ring rust off him. He get back in the ring, get back in his parent. I must see Terrence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. That was the 147-pound fight. I told y'all that in my short video. I must see that fight. I have to see that fight, okay? I have to see it. Two fighters right there. You know what I'm saying? Two good fighters, two hard punchers, two guys that's going to go out there for their legacy, two guys we know ain't going to quit, two guys that are going to go out there and try their best to win the fight. I got to see Crawford versus Keith Thurman. I got to see it. All right? Both of them got foot movement, power, high IQ, been boxing since they was kids. Errol Spence was not the fight at 147, y'all. They hyped that fight up. Now, true enough, like I said in my short, Keith Thurman, my dog. I love Keith Thurman as a fighter. I think Keith Thurman, was doing a little bit of ducking. He was talking about Terrence belt wasn't real. Terrence ain't did nothing at 147. I mean, he just coming across the water. He just coming to 147. I mean, I know he ain't did enough yet. But you know what I'm saying? It seemed like they were scared to go and get in the ring with that boy. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for Errol Spence being the man of his word. He got in the ring. He got demolished. But matter of fact, what are Errol Spence fans at? I ain't heard y'all. I used to have a dude, Jay, where you at? You ain't been on my channel in a long time since Spence lost. Where are the Spence fans? But I'm just wondering about that. But this is a fight I must see, y'all. This is a fight I got to see. You know what I'm saying? And also, we can't forget about the number one guy. Even though he gave up his belts when Crawford came around at 154, he ran. But Jermell Charlo, Keith Thurman called out Jermell Charlo. That's a fight I'd like to see. Two heavy punches in the ring like that. Even though Charlo ran around the ring against Canelo Alvarez, Charlo name still hold weight now. Let's not forget. I don't even like the Charlo brothers like that. You know what I'm saying? But I still respect, he was the king of 154. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give Charlo respect. I'd like to see Keith Thurman versus that fight right there. You understand me? Keith Thurman versus Charlo. I still love to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping really that the Canelo Alvarez and Terrence fight don't go through. I hope some type of stipulation come, or Canelo don't feel like he can beat Terrence, or whatever it may be, and that fight don't happen, which opens the door for the fights that I'm talking about. I got to see Terrence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. I got to see it. That before they both leave the game. I got to see it. They both ran the same age. I think Terrence, 2 years older than Keith. You know what I'm saying, or a year older than Keith. That would be an excellent fight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keith, with his unorthodox style, he got foot movement, power. Like I said, the high IQ, the seasoning. He didn't win against great opponents. Terrence didn't win against great opponents, even though a lot of y'all don't know what y'all talking about when y'all talk about Terrence Crawford resume. Yeah, you clearly, when I hear that, it lets me know that, one, you penis riding a big channel in what they said, and two, you don't know nothing about boxing like Roger Mayweather. Because if you really check Terrence Crawford's resume, there's guys down there that he came out of nowhere and just fought. The Thomas Delorme, that Boots, we gonna talk about in a minute, that Thomas Delorme, that Boots beat a minute ago, when he really was about something, that's when Terrence Crawford beat him. You see what I'm saying? Breeders Prescott. These names y'all new guys don't know about. These names that y'all don't know nothing about, but y'all just listen to them big platforms who was dogging them. I ain't gonna call no names, and I respect this channel. I love this channel. Showbiz. Showbiz. You know, a lot of these channels was out there, dog, and they had to eat humble pie when they went out there and they seen their boy Errol Spence get dog like he did. You know, but that's the fight I got to see. Also, we got Boots coming up. You know, I watched a documentary on Boots last night, and they were saying that, you know, Boots versus everybody. And I'm like, why they putting? I don't understand why people put Boots up on a pedestal like that. I don't knock them or nothing like that. You know who I don't like though? Greg Hackett. Greg Hackett. Why do you be sitting up there every time people have a criticism of Boots? I know you from Philadelphia, but why every time he always say people haters of Boots if you say something against Boots them that's the truth? Boots supposed every time it's time for them to fight a credible name, they keep fighting Karens, even though they say it was a mandatory. Well, why y'all didn't just go and find a unification? Y'all had a unification against Brian Norman. Y'all didn't take that. Y'all backed out of that. Then came the Virgil Ortiz fight. Backed out of that. I hope y'all don't back out the Stainions fight. Is that what's gonna come next? Y'all gonna back out of Stainions fight? Because I think Stainions got a good chance of beating Boots. And no, I'm not saying I want to see Boots lose. I got the same thing for Tank that I got for Boots. Fight somebody who credible. Fight somebody who gonna come out there and get a all like you gonna go out there and get a all who at a high IQ level as you in boxing, and then I will give you your credit. You see what I'm saying? I already give them their credit for them being men and having careers and they getting money. Black men living good, getting money. But when we talking about boxing, you understand me? Get them names under them resumes. Get them other elite fighters under them resumes for y'all to be out here talking. Y'all following the Canelo Alvarez game plan. And y'all think don't nobody know it. But I respect you fighters because y'all getting there, y'all willing to, y'all risk y'all lives in the ring. But at the same time, Boots, don't back out this fight. Don't back out. We don't want to hear them. Well, I smell an injury. I smell an injury. Somebody gonna punch the bag and they gonna break their rotator cuff or their hand or something like that. I don't think Boots gonna fight Stainions. Matter of fact, let me go to Box Rick and see when this fight's supposed to happen, y'all. Let me go to Box Rick, matter of fact, and see when this fight's supposed to happen. I feel an injury coming on from Jerron. I think something gonna happen in sparring. Y'all remember when Errol Spence got head-butted in the eye and it messed up his retina? Like I said, he must have been in there sparring a Conehead. Y'all remember the movie Coneheads back in the day? How in the hell somebody's whole head can fit in your eye? How in the hell can somebody's whole head fit in your eye and damage your retina? And then Errol Spence go hop on the airplane. Minutes later, you're supposed to get on the airplane with no detached retina. But he was right on that airplane going overseas. Now, come on, Boots. When are you supposed to fight? Oh, April 12th. April 12th, he's supposed to fight Stainions. A lot of y'all going to say Stainions is 15-0. He ain't got the experience. But, you know, let me see. Look at Stainions' resume. Oh, they ain't let me do it. You know, Box Rick be acting funny. But Boots and him really got the same, if you think about it, the same level of fights. Boots just got 30 with nobody on his resume. Boots about what, 31-0, 32-0, ain't fought nothing. Nathaniel ain't beat nobody for real. So they about in the same status as far as resumes. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know who Stainios' fought, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a good fight from his style and what he brings to the table, power, you know, the body shots, and he's not coming in there to lose and give up his belt and just lay down. So that's going to be a good fight. Then we got the upcoming March. I mean, I don't know why I changed that on my website, but May 25th. Hold one more. That's you right. Let's finish this up right quick. Like I said, y'all, I got to get off right quick. I got to go and get my hair cut, man, and I wish I could finish this up, but I gave y'all a little juice that I could give you. I'll probably be back on after I get my cut or I'll get a part 2 of this. But I thank y'all for y'all time. I will be back. I'm sorry about this situation, but I'll be back. I'm out.